Want a habit that sticks in 30 days? Try this. The promise of a new year, especially as we stand on the cusp of 2026, often feels like a vast, open field of potential. We imagine a better version of ourselves, more productive, healthier, more present. Yet so often, these grand visions crumble within weeks. The failure isn't in the ambition, but in the approach. We try to overhaul our entire existence overnight, a strategy destined for burnout. The real secret to lasting transformation isn't found in monumental leaps. It's hidden in the quiet, consistent rhythm of our daily choices. A single, small action, repeated until it becomes second nature, is the true engine of meaningful change. Habits are the invisible architecture of our lives. The habit loop is the psychological pattern that governs any habit. It is a neurological feedback loop that involves three distinct stages: cue, routine, reward. Understanding this three-part structure is the first step to shaping behavior. When your brain encounters a cue, it triggers a craving to perform the routine in anticipation of the reward. Repetition strengthens neural pathways until the action becomes automatic. It's a system running silently in the background, checking our phones, making our morning coffee. Let's break down each component. First, the cue. The first step in engineering a new habit is to design an unmistakable cue. Your brain cannot act on a trigger it doesn't notice. The most effective cues are impossible to ignore. They must be obvious. Place your cue directly in the path of your attention. If your goal is to drink more water in the morning, the cue shouldn't be a vague mental note. Use a physical object, a large, filled water bottle on your bedside table the night before. It will be the first thing you see when your alarm goes off. This is called making it obvious. In 2026, cues go beyond physical reminders. We live in an interconnected tech ecosystem you can program. Your cue to meditate doesn't have to be a sticky note. It can be a smart light that shifts to calming blue at 1 p.m. Your cue to do push-ups can be a custom chime from your smart speaker. Ask your AI assistant to send a notification to your glasses or smartwatch. Time for your 5-minute walk. Link your new habit to a specific context. The two most reliable cues are time and location. Once the cue is fired, it's time for the routine. This is where most people's best intentions fall apart. We are often seduced by the idea of massive action, believing that success requires heroic effort from day one. We resolve to go from 0 to 1 hour at the gym, or from never reading to finishing a book a week. This approach creates so much psychological friction that it becomes overwhelming. The secret to a successful routine is to make it incredibly easy to start. Shrink the habit down to a size so small, so laughably simple, that you can't say no. This is the 2-minute rule. A new habit should take less than 2 minutes to do. You don't start by trying to run a marathon. You start by putting on your running shoes. You step out the door. That's it. That's the routine. You don't aim to write a chapter. You aim to write one sentence. You don't try to meditate for 30 minutes. You sit down and take one deep breath. The point is to master the art of showing up. The final and most crucial piece of the habit loop is the reward. This is the step that closes the loop and teaches your brain that the entire sequence, cue, routine, reward, is worth repeating. For a habit to stick, the reward must be immediate and satisfying. Our brains did not evolve for delayed gratification. They evolved to prioritize immediate payoffs. If the benefit is far off, attach a small, immediate reward at the end of your routine. The reward does not need to be extravagant. The simplest rewards are often the most effective. The satisfying feeling of a bold checkmark can be powerful. A streak building in an app is a reward. A mindful pause, say, "I did it," can be enough. That positive feedback releases a little dopamine. In 2026, apps celebrate with animations, sounds, and haptic feedback. Gamified apps award points, badges, levels. Program a routine, so a relaxing playlist starts as soon as you finish. Now, let's synthesize everything into a clear, actionable strategy. Use these 6 simple steps starting today to build a habit that lasts into 2026 and beyond. This framework works with your brain's natural tendencies. Leverage the habit loop. Make each stage explicit and intentional. Follow this blueprint to dramatically increase your chances of success. Keep it simple. Focus on consistency over intensity. Be patient with the process. Real change is a marathon, not a sprint. It's built one small, deliberate step at a time. First, make one clear habit, the rule of one. Don't try to build 5 new habits at once. Channel your focus into one behavior. Ambiguity is the enemy of action. Instead of get healthier, choose drink 1 glass of water every morning. Example, read 1 page each night before bed. That clarity reduces decision fatigue. Second, make the cue visible. Engineer your environment so the trigger is unavoidable. Third, make the routine tiny. Building a new habit is not a linear process. You will have good days and bad days. You will experience setbacks. There will be times when you miss a day, or even 3. This is not failure. It is a normal part of the process. The most important thing is to get back on quickly. The rule is to never miss twice. Forgive yourself, then refocus on the next cue and routine. If you're struggling, redesign the habit. Make the cue obvious, the routine smaller, the reward more satisfying. Treat it like an experiment. Observe, tweak, iterate. Connect with your why. Align habits with values and identity. Place this sentence where you'll see it when it counts. The journey begins now. Do one tiny thing today. Not on January 1st, 2026, but today. The perfect time to start is never going to arrive. Begin where you are with what you have. So pick one tiny habit, choose one obvious cue, plan one simple reward. Do it today. The simple act of starting, no matter how small, is the most powerful step you can take. It's the first link in a chain that can reshape your days and redefine your future. The first step is often the hardest, but it is also the most important. Do one tiny thing today. That is how big change starts.